The question about whether opposition parties in Uganda will ever unite seems to be answered, as these have today put aside historical ego clashes and leadership disputes to condemn torture and arbitrary arrests. Leaders of the National Unity Platform Party, the Forum for Democratic Change, the Alliance for National Transformation, and the Democratic Front, among others, today converged at PFF's Katonga offices in Kampala, where they have in unison called for a return to constitutional order.
Ugandan people wake up to the realities that are obtaining today. Nobody should blame us for not saying what we knew was supposed to happen. Today, many people in Uganda are so afraid, and they are afraid for their lives.
This comes hours after abducted former Kampala Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago, who was also a lawyer to jailed opposition leader Dr. Kizza Besigye, was finally presented before court on charges of misprision of treason. Shadow Security Minister Hassan Kaps Fungaru has condemned the excessive use of force.
Was there a security threat which first of all called for the army to be there? If Lukwago was supposed to be arrested. Now if the army was called to be there, was it supposed to be the special forces to be deployed there in that manner, in the way they went? There is a problem of security sector governance. The armed forces of Uganda, the security forces of Uganda are not being used appropriately for the tasks they are supposed to perform in the ensuring of security to the people of Uganda.
ANT's Ali Salaso has asked President Museveni to weigh in on the matter and challenged religious leaders not to stay silent.
What is happening in this country? We demand answers, and the only person we want to ask to give this nation answers, because he has the capacity to do both, is President Museveni.
UPC Party President Jimmy Akena, who is also a son to former Uganda President Milton Obote, said the country could be headed for darker days.
Uganda deserves better. And I, as UPC, I pray that I will have the opportunity to continue to speak. Because what I see and what is developing, not all of us are going to reach the promised land of democracy. It's an unfortunate truth, but not all of us are going to reach. And I observe my colleagues here, because I mentioned it last time I was here. And I was speaking to my colleague Ocheno that it was a joke, basically a joke, that if they can do what they're doing to Kizza, who was together with them in the bush, when they were sick, Kizza treated them, what would they do with the son of Akena when they get hold of him?
Nobs Lewis Lubongoya says unity in the opposition is key in ensuring change.
This situation will not end until we, the people of Uganda, say enough is enough. And that is why we talk about the United Forces of Change. You have seen today they pick up someone from NUP, the following day they pick up someone from PFF. Until we all become safe, nobody can say that they are safe.